Hi, everyone. It's Dylan again with Catalyst Montana. In this installment of Case Denied, I wanted to dive into who exactly is affected by these new requirements to Medicaid and what exemptions might exist. To give a quick recap, our state health department DPHHS intends on implementing work requirements and more frequent eligibility checks by July 1st of this year. To be clear, that is a full 6 months ahead of when they are required to implement these changes. If you've been hearing about these work requirements and worry that you or a loved one might be affected, we'd like to help clarify. DPHHS has indicated that 61,000 folks on Medicaid expansion will be directly impacted by these changes. The Medicaid expansion population has many groups of people within it, but generally speaking, these folks are low income adults aged 19 to 64. There are folks who will be exempt from these new requirements, including parents, guardians, or family caregivers of a dependent child aged 13 or under, or taking care of a disabled individual, American Indians or urban Indians, or otherwise determined eligible for Indian health services, anyone who is pregnant or accessing postpartum Medicaid coverage, anyone who is a foster youth or former foster youth under the age of 26, disabled veterans, anyone who is medically frail, including an individual who is blind or disabled, folks with a substance use disorder, or anyone with a disabling mental disorder, folks who have a physical, intellectual, or developmental disability that significantly impairs their ability to perform one or more daily activities of daily living, anyone who has a serious or complex medical condition, those receiving TANF or SNAP benefits and in compliance with work requirements associated with those programs, anyone participating in a drug addiction or alcohol treatment and rehab program, anyone currently or previously incarcerated within a 3 month period of application. Now, all those are very important exemptions. However, we want to point out that we do not know how these exemptions will be taken into account. For example, we don't know if folks will be able to self-attest that they qualify for an exemption, or how often will folks need to verify that they are exempt. The point is, there's a lot that we still don't know. So it's important that you contact your local Office of Public Assistance to make sure that they have the most up-to-date information with your file. We are still increasingly concerned that DPHHS is not ready to fully implement these new requirements, no less implement them 6 months early. The best thing you can do right now, after checking in with your local office, is to tell your story and share your concern. Please reach out in the link in the bio to connect with us about how to uplift your story or your concern to lawmakers who have the power to change policy that helps folks rather than penalize them. Thank you.